Welcome back to another video, my brothers. Today's video is titled How to Reinvent Yourself. If you feel like you've been stuck in a rut, you want to get your life back up and running again, but you don't really know where to start, hopefully this video can provide you with some guidance. So let's get straight into it. Point number one, identify your limiting beliefs. We all have limiting beliefs that are limiting us from progressing further in life. And most of these limiting beliefs have stemmed from childhood. From when you were a young boy, you wanted to do something. Maybe your parents told you, no, Jimmy, you can't do that. And ever since you felt like, you know what, it's not a good idea to take risks because I'm going to fail. Because people will tell me off. So you've sort of held on to that limiting belief throughout your adulthood as well. Which is why you're frustrated with yourself, because you want to get going, but for some reason you can't bring yourself to pull the trigger. Now, one thing which really helps is journaling. And I always talk about journaling on this channel. It was something that I was flirting with for quite some time. I always knew that there was some value from journaling, but I never pulled the trigger on it up until earlier this year, February time. I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start journaling. Because I know that I'm holding myself back by not knowing my limiting beliefs. I want to be aware of it because I can't fix my limiting beliefs if I'm unaware of my limiting beliefs. So I purchased this journal and I just write in the journal what I believe is holding me back. And there's a certain spiritual connection between your mind, a pen and a piece of paper. When you really start writing, I mean, everything comes out. Okay, so identify your limiting beliefs. Remember, you can't fix a problem that you haven't yet diagnosed. Okay, so that's point number one. Point number two, start where you are with what you have. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, you know, I want to do this, but I don't yet have X, Y, and Z. I was like that for a while when it came to YouTube. Oh, but I don't have the equipment. I don't have this yet. I don't have the setup. I'm not where I want to be yet. All those were excuses. And I always say, remember, in life you have reasons or results. There are people that are successful today that had less than you when they started. Tony Robbins once said, it's not about your resources, it's about your resourcefulness. Okay? How resourceful are you? I got to a point where I was like, you know what, Ali, I'm done. I'm done making excuses. There are people that had worse, if that's a word, or less favorable circumstances than me that are way ahead of me. So what's my excuse? If anything, they have proved that, you know what, you can do it if you don't have much. Okay? So that's point number two. Point number three, take care of your health. I mean, this is a given. And I talk about this quite a lot on the channel because if you don't have the health, if you are physically sick, you cannot work on your business. You can't spend time with your family. So your health is important. If you are bedridden, you are effectively in a cell, a prison cell. Okay, you can't go out and do things. So take care of your health, fellas. It's not a joke. Health is wealth, as corny as that may sound. Don't neglect your health in pursuit of wealth. Because yeah, you may get a bit of money, but then what good is the money if you're sick? So take care of your health, man. Don't neglect it. Go for a run, hit the gym, lift weights 3 times a week at least. Remember, start where you are with what you have. So if you can't afford a gym membership, go outside. Go outside, go for a run, do some push-ups, find somewhere, do some pull-ups, okay? But take care of your health. Don't neglect it. Point number 4, figure out how you can make more money. Increase the cash flow. Cash flow is king. Okay, you need to find a way to get that money coming in on a regular basis. You know, and ideally you want that money to come in from something that you're interested in. Passion is something that comes later. Okay? It doesn't scream at you straight away and it doesn't tell you, hey, you should do this. It's one of those things, you become passionate about something when you become competent, and I talk about this quite a lot on the channel. Okay, confidence and then eventually passion comes from competence. When you're brilliant at something, oh yeah, you'll feel passionate about it, believe me. It doesn't work in all cases. Someone's going to say, well, Ali, I do something and I make a lot of money, but I'm not all the time. But typically when you really start to get into something and you get really good at it, that passion will come later on. But increase the cash flow. Don't live a life of scarcity where you're holding on to your acorns, metaphorically speaking, right? Oh, don't go outside and spend £3 on coffee because you know you'll never become rich. What kind of a life is that? Don't worry about spending £3 on coffee. Go out there and make more money so you can spend whatever you want on coffee. £3, £30, whatever it is. Money isn't real, it's just digits. Fugazi, it's not real. It's a woozy, it's a wazi, right? You need to stop obsessing over money in terms of being so stressed about it. Because you repel it, and that's another video in itself. When you're stressed about money, you push it away. If you believe there is so much money out there, it will come to you. Okay, your life is short, man. You don't want to be that guy that's concerned about every penny. You're saving money here and there. You never go for your dream car because, oh, but what with the fuel? Just make more money and drive your dream car, even if you get 7 miles to the gallon. As they say, it's about the smiles per gallon, not the miles per gallon. That's my philosophy, okay? So that's point number 4. Point number 5, have a fulfilling social life. This is important, and I talked about this in my video yesterday about how to be a good friend. I talk about the importance of having a strong social life. A lot of guys isolate themselves. They convince themselves, I don't need anybody, I'm a Sigma. I go alone, and it's not healthy. We feel great when we're around great people. And as I always say, vet them correctly, your friends, okay? Ensure that the people you have around you are good people. Now, not everybody's going to be as ambitious as you. That doesn't mean if someone enjoys the simple life, you know, respectfully, then they're not a good friend. No. Some people just aren't as hungry to go out there and create a business as you are. And that's fine. They may be a great person though, trustworthy, respectful, right, dependable. They may have all those great characteristics which I talked about yesterday in my video. So don't just push them away because, oh, they don't want to make money. No, man, they might be a great person to play football with, play video games with. Okay, occasionally kick back, relax, go outside, get pizza together. Okay, as Jim Rohn used to say, when you play, play, and when you work, work. But don't mix the two. So when you're working on the business, stay focused on the business. But when you leave your office or something, go out and enjoy your time. Don't be, you know, spending time with your girlfriend or wife and be on your phone taking business calls or something. Just, you know, leave that for later. Okay? So that's point number 5. Point number 6, become disciplined. I want to swear on this channel, but I notice YouTube doesn't like it. F your feelings, man. A lot of guys only work when they feel great. Life is tough, man. It ain't always gonna provide you with happy days. And if you only work when you're happy, you'll never become successful. Being disciplined means, you know what, I will show up regardless of how I feel. I will get up and I will do the work. Because I owe myself a good life. I respect myself enough to show up every day. Do you respect yourself? If you're not showing up for yourself, what does that say? You don't respect yourself. You don't love yourself. Discipline, not motivation. I talked about this in one of my last videos. You don't need motivation, man. I don't get this obsession with motivation. Ali, how can I get motivated? You don't need motivation. You need discipline in your life. Tough. Deal with it. Get harder. Okay? That's it, man. Forget your feelings. Maintain focus regardless of the chaos around you. I'm going to get it done. No, I promised myself I'll do this. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to show up every single day and I'm going to get it done. And you know what? You'll feel better afterwards anyways. Whether it's being disciplined when it comes to exercise or working on your business. If you don't stick to the things that you say you're going to do, you lose respect for yourself. You know, Ed Milet talks about the self-respect. Self-respect comes from the promises that we keep to ourselves. I respect myself because I show up every day. Do I have days I don't feel like it? Yes, but I show up anyways. Okay? So hopefully these tips have helped you when it comes to reinventing yourself. If they have, you know what to do. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new here. I create self-improvement content for men pretty much every single day, as you can see from the channel. And I would appreciate if you check out the rest of my videos and give them a like if you like them. Okay? Peace and love, brothers. Let's go out there and crush it. We're halfway now through 2022. 6 months have gone, and we've got another 6 months. Let's make sure we have a brilliant last 6 months of the year. Peace and love, brothers. Catch you guys later.